Bob Nottle, and I attended Mentone Grammar between 1955 and 1960. The typical day at school for me, outside the classroom, really centred on the tiny school oval. There was a huge gum tree, and built into the gum tree was a scoreboard. So we'd all run out at lunchtime, or those of us who could run quickly would run out and climb up onto the scoreboard and eat our lunch.
My name is Peter Rogers. I went to school in 1945 through to 1955. We tried to discipline ourselves to catch up on our studies and get ahead on the homework front. Frequently we were drifted away to a quick game of tennis, and it wasn't hard for somebody to come in and say, hey, let's have a quick game of cricket.
I'm Ian Clapperton. I was at Mentone Grammar from 1947 to 1957 it must have been. I came out from England in 1947 by ship and arrived in Australia and ended up Mentone Grammar, which was interesting because I had a very exaggerated Pommy accent at the time, and I was extremely skinny because I'd lived in London during the war. But anyway, I survived. I lost my Pommy accent, much to my mother's horror. Became an Aussie.
Basil Valamos. I was at Mentone Grammar from 47 to 58, and I was in Jones' house. We would have boxing competition. I fought Brian Jennings, who was a very good friend of mine. On the night of the fight, after round one, the headmaster, Lionel Lars, jumped into the ring, came to my corner and said, Basil, he said, you've got to stop these heavy blows and you've got to start to box, otherwise I'm stopping the fight. And he went over to Brian's corner, said the same thing, but to no avail. Second round was just as vicious as the first, and the third was no different again. After that, they cancelled all the competitions. There was no more boxing.
I'm Geoffrey Good, and I came to Mentone Grammar in kindergarten in 1941 and left in year 12 in 1955. Well, I thought the cadets was well organised. It had camps which were interesting, and I'll never forget some of those camps, particularly at Mildura. Night exercises, crawling around the mallee scrub in the dark. It was quite exciting, actually. I hope all the snakes were well out of the way, but we didn't think about it that in those days.